Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday and it is 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting my daily routine going. I'm excited about today because I have a lot of great things going on that I will be sharing with you soon. But today I want to talk to you about something very important, something that I've seen in network marketing that bothers me, and what I want to do to help change that. But also, too, today's post is about discovering your hidden assets within your organization. Now, I want to compare what I'm doing in a conventional business and some of my friends that have bigger businesses, what we do, and that's identical in a way that network marketers can do as well. Now, I was in network marketing for many years. I did very well from it, but I also had private businesses that did even better, so I had to break off my time and do what makes more money, obviously. So, but now I'm getting back into network marketing because right now is the perfect storm for network marketing. I'm seeing a huge opportunity coming up, and all my other businesses that I'm in right now are doing well and they're functioning without me being there consistently. So now I'm focusing my efforts with network marketing. And what I've seen in this economy is, in a way, exciting for network marketing. Right now, it is a perfect storm. It is amazing. But I am checking out different comp plans and different organizations. And, you can go on that journey with me on, when I go review something, take a look at it. If you don't like it, then don't join. If you like it, join it. I'm not going to, I'll tell you if I'm going to join something or not. And I'll tell you why I think is good, why I think is bad. And the way I look at things might be totally different the way you're going to look at it. So you might be just starting off and you need to start making a little bit of money and start off small. Me right now, I have to look at, I make this much money from my businesses, and if I'm going to be doing network marketing, it's got to be worth my time. So everything must be placed just right. So that's what I'm kind of looking at right now. But first, I want to talk to you a little bit about this post. This post is discovering your hidden assets within your organization. Now, what does that mean? That means you should be really looking at your organization in a three-dimensional outlook, looking at your organization in a 360 way of looking at your different angles on what you're doing. What can you do to maximize what your efforts are? How you can maximize your yield out of each facet of what you're doing. So in my other businesses, I do that and I grow my business by 1% incrementally through different areas in my business. So I might be growing 0.5% here, 1% over here, but at the end of the day, it adds up to 20, 30, 40, and even 50%, which is great. That's what you want. Now, in network marketing, ooh, man, it's so much greater. It is big in network marketing. So, because you have more leverage there. So, this is what I want you to kind of look at. When you're looking at your organization, think of what you can do that will maximize the yield and output of what you're doing in marketing, what you're doing on your follow-ups, and what is your hidden asset. Well, your main hidden asset is the obvious, are your people that are your downline, your people that that's helping you grow your business, your customers as well, your customer base. If you're in a network marketing company that has customer base and business opportunity people as well. So how do you grow that? How do you keep that going? Now, for example, big companies have to have a good, steady customer base, period. Now, if you're in a company that doesn't do a great job in follow-ups and keeping your people going, you got to think about what are you doing wrong and how you can fix it. Now, I've heard a lot of networkers say, well, don't focus so much on, trying to save that individual. Focus on bringing more people back in. Now, that is, you should always be bringing people in, but you must have the right policy, the right course of action to keep your people going. And one way to do that is you got to really make a really good culture, and you got to have that culture where where you make where your people are relying on you on information, relying on you for whatever needs they might need. And also, you really need to look at them as how I can better help them, how I can better grow and educate you and keep you going. And I want to get to know you. I really want to get to know you. So what I used to do to get to know my people, I used to put people on 3 tiers in my organization. A, B, and C tier. The C tier are pretty much my new customers, my new clients, and they're starting off growing their business, or there might be someone that's a little bit slower and that's taking a little bit of time and that we're working with. Now, my B tier are my guys that are moving a little bit faster and they're getting deeper into their organizations and they're going pretty steady. Now, my A tier are my heavy hitters. That's my inner circle. That's what I call my dream team. And what those guys are, they're the ones that are really putting out the maximum efforts and really bringing in the money and really bringing in the sales and really going out there. So what I have on my A, B, and C tier, I have a system in place to do follow-ups and to keep everyone going and also to show that I'm thinking about them. So even something as small as, knowing everyone's birthdays. I always set something for birthday and Christmas. Always. So even on my C tier, I always had a budget. They get a $10 or $15 item. My B tier always got, a $25 or $30 item. My A tier always got maybe a $40 or $50 item. And that's either for their birthday or for Christmas. Letting them know that I am thinking about them. Letting them know that I do care about them. And you might be thinking, well, that's a lot of money going out. But really, think of it. You are your own business. Wouldn't you not do that in any other business you own? It's your customer base. It's your client base. You got to keep them going. You got to make sure they know that you care about them. And if you truly understand the lifetime value of your client or your customer, then giving a little bit of money, giving a little bit of gifts here and there is going to pay off. They make them feel good inside, that you show them that you care about them. And you could go an extra further step. And this is what I also did. If I was able to get to know really who they are and their kids on when their birthdays are, I would always throw them a little something. Of course. I was thinking about you and your family. I'll have a card and I'm thinking about you and your family, and here's this, or here's a gift certificate, or here's whatever, to Toys R Us for little John, 5 years old. Happy birthday. That goes a long ways. That shows that I actually care and that, I care about their well-being. And I am. And I truly am. And you have to be transparent in that way. You really got to show people that you do care about them and you're in it for the long run. There's a lot of companies out there that have massive attrition rates and their follow-ups are crap. Their duplications are crap. If duplication was so good and that was the key to success, you wouldn't have a high percentage of people just dropping out. They get frustrated. It doesn't work in a month. It doesn't work in 2 months. Wow, it's really feeling like a job. I'm hating this. By the third month, they don't like the industry at all. They think you sold them on a bill of goods, you overpromised and you underdelivered. Now you can't have that. If you bring someone on, you got to always over-deliver. Always over-deliver, no matter what. And you got to teach that as well. So as you start growing your organization, you got to really look at what you're doing and how can I maximize my efforts. What am I doing? And you must test everything you do. And you must think of little goals. Little goals, how can I grow my business over here by 1% or 2%? How can I grow my business over here by this percent? Because at the end of the day, you're going to grow your business 10, 20, 30, 40%. And if you teach that to your people, oh my God, you just have a huge amount of percentage. You just went up even more so. So that's how I grew my business fast and rapid, and keeping people on track and keeping people ongoing. So the people that really weren't into it and that are like, oh, whatever, I'm in, and then they drop out. Yeah, you have those people, but you'll know that real fast. But you will have people that really need to understand, how to sell. They need to understand how to do this, how to do that. How do I talk with on the phone? They're looking for you for those options. And there's one thing about companies that I really don't like are the ones that recruit, people on board, and they say, "Oh, you want to learn about this, or you want to be in a webinar with the CEO? Well, if to be in this mastermind, it's going to be X amount of money." That's complete bull. It is. If you already got into that company, you already bought into that company, everything should be made available for you, and that's just something to think about. But anyways, back to looking at your organization and really breaking it down, what you can do. So what I want you to try to do is kind of take a step back, and if what you're doing is not really working for you, kind of look at all the different angles that you can look at. How can I maximize, maybe the way my flyers look, maybe the graphics, or maybe I need to test new headliners and keep track of it. How can I maximize my drop cards? How can I maximize if I'm doing TV or radio ads? I used to do radio ads, and I was the only one in my area that did them, and that worked out great. I did them for like 5 years, and I used to spend about $120,000 a year doing that. And I always tested what I was doing, but I always made a ton off it because I would bring in, God, I believe it was around 20 to 30 people a day into my organization on real leads, on leads that I can close out at least 40-50% of those people. And that worked great. It was worth putting out all that money. But I also knew my lifetime value of my customer base. So what I mean by lifetime value, don't look at your company, the main corporate company, and look at the lifetime value, what they're telling you. Look at your own organization, because now you're like your own franchise in a way. So you're your own organization. You must look at what's the lifetime value of my own customers, my own clients, and how can I keep them on board, and how can I make them feel good about what they're doing and get them the results they need to get. So I encourage you this week to kind of look at that, and hopefully this helped. This really worked for me and really exploded my growth, but I was able to keep my baseline and just keep going. So that's one thing you'll see in a lot of network marketers. They bring in a lot of people, but they drop quite a bit of people out. So they're constantly having to redo, and you'll see people jumping in one organization to another, which is ridiculous. And I have some blogs that I'm going to post about that. Well, anyways, you guys have a great day. Hopefully this helped, and like and comment and share what I've told you, and keep with me this on this journey, because I have some really interesting reviews I'm going to be doing with other companies. And these are things you should know before you even get involved with them. So it's good to know all the information before you make that decision. And also, too, guys, I have a like my page, 3XD with Sebastian Roman. And what we're doing is we're giving out $100 a week for that page. And also, too, if you want to see how I generated 1.6 million leads in 3 years, then opt into my Success Blueprint magazine, and I'll tell you how. And how I did it won't shock you, but it is a very easy way to do it. And 1.6 million leads, I did it with 5 industries. So just to let you know, it's not just one industry, it was 5 industries. And, anyone can really do it. It's just a matter of copying, other people. You can copy what I did and do it. I'm not here to sell you on anything. I'm not here to sell you on on education. I'm not trying to sell you on trying to get into a network marketing program. I'm just here to educate, show you my experience. Go to my About Me, see my experience, see my timeline, see what I've generated from scratch. I've been through the ringer with different companies, and I know, and if I can have someone avoid some of the issues that I went through, then it's definitely worth it. So great, guys. You have a great day, and go out there and kill it today. And I look forward to talking to you tomorrow tomorrow's post is going to be really good, and I'm excited about it. So I'll talk to you later. You have a good one.